All right, good evening, Eagan hockey fans. Welcome to the Eagan Civic Arena West Rink. Eagan Wildcats PWAA versus Lakeville North. So Eagan coming into the game with some good momentum after the victory the other night against Lakeville South. So hoping to carry some of that momentum into tonight's game against Lakeville North. Starting off, Hansen, Pecor, and I believe that's Karsnia on the other side here. Yep, and Karsnia up front. And Joyce and Ross back on D. Lakeville North carries into the zone. Ross pins his man up against the boards. Hansen goes back behind. Puck stays in the Eagan zone. No pressure here at the blue line. Eagan gains control. Joyce now into the corner. Oh, dangerous out in front. Let's get that out of the zone. And Joyce confidently carries that through neutral ice. Across the red line. Gets past his guy. Get that out front. Oh, what a beautiful shot by Cullen. Joyce goes top shelf glove side. Just beats the goalie clean, and Eagan up 1-0 early. What's that?
Might have missed the goal. Some technical difficulties.
So some technical difficulties there. Hopefully you were able to catch that goal. What's up, Heath? Eagan's got a late arriving parent crowd here coming in from Barkless Lively. All right, face off here. Eagan up 1-0 early. Here's Vogel through center. He's got Todd on the right, Johnson on the left. Offsides at the blue line. So one shot, one goal for the Wildcats. Again, Joyce, just a beautiful wrist shot. Beats the goalie. Vogel stick down, wins the draw. Back to Duth. Duth over to Thomas. Thomas makes a move, carries it in the zone. Everybody's onside. Back to Johnson. CJ, little wrister. Goalie paddles that aside. Vogel working hard in the corner, asking for some help. Here comes Johnson. Puck gets past Duth at the blue line. But Thomas there for support. He'll carry it back into his own zone. Thomas still with the puck up along the boards. Gets slapped off a stick, but Johnson gets it out to center. Johnson into the zone. Todd trailing. Vogel at center. D-pair changes back behind. Todd's got to get in there and get some pressure on that guy. Back to the point. Ross keeps it in momentarily. But Lakeville North breaks it out. Nice outlet pass. Into the zone. A couple of really nice moves to get some space. Rebound, and he just fanned on that attempt. That shot was steered aside nicely by Eddie. Battle back behind the net. Joyce with it. Tries to reverse, but lost the puck. Back at the point. Vogel gives pressure. Still kept in the zone. Eagan can't get it out. Ross loses control but regains and goes back behind the net. Stolen away by Lakeville North. And chipped back into the corner. Eagan's got to get control. This line's been out there quite a while. Back to the point. Nice pass. Clean shot. Where is it? And Eddie has it. And he'll cover for a whistle with 11:33 to go in the first period.
Head problems.
Nope.
It's going.
Okay. Duth rips it around the boards towards Thomas. Thomas up towards Umlin. Umlin loses an edge and goes down. Fiedler gives chase at center. And Lakeville North chips it deep. Puck skips over Umlin's stick. Thomas puts some pressure on in the corner to Eddie's left, or to Eddie's right, excuse me. Lakeville North still with it. They center it out in front, but nobody's home for North. Try to get it back to the point, but that's intercepted by Hansen. Here comes Hansen with some speed. Puck got knocked off his stick, and Lakeville North turns it right back in. Shot blocked by Duke nicely. That had to sting a little bit. Duth with a nice headman pass. And Hansen gets that out of the zone. No icing. Hansen gives pressure and forces a pass. Carstnia, a good job to keep that in the zone. Hansen back to Carstnia. Excuse me. Carstnia and Hansen battling in the corner. Hansen back behind. Pecor right out in front. Yep, got to get out of the blue there. Here's Hansen again, shot out in front. Carstnia sitting right there. He gets pushed into the goalie. Close attempt there. And here comes Lakeville North, but Ross and Joyce are both back. Kid gets around Joyce, but stick check there. Disrupts the shot. Vobel through center. Onside. He's got Carstnia in the middle and Pecor also there. And here comes Lakeville North. This kid can move a little bit. Joyce is having none of that, and he'll retreat back into his zone. Round the boards to Ross. Ross looks towards Carstnia. Vobel in for support, but Lakeville North walks away with the puck. Somebody's got to gain control of it here. Vobel up towards Johnson, and he'll just shoot it out to center. Carstnia goes off for a change, and Todd's on the ice. .9:05 to go here, first period. Vobel through center again. He's got Will in the middle. Vobel just got pushed into the boards, rubbed off the puck, and here comes Lakeville into the zone. Good hard shot, but that goes wide. Lakeville still with the puck. Vobel, he's got Todd streaking if he can get it to him. Oh, just tipped off the Lakeville stick, but Todd's got to stay on his feet and battle in the corner, and he goes down, and Lakeville skates it out. Good crisp breakout passing here by Lakeville. Back behind Eddie. Nice pass out front, turnaround shot, and it goes in. Quick little turnaround shot by the forward right in front of Eddie, and it gets past him to tie the game at 1. So all knotted up here at 1 with 8:17 to go. Eagan wins the face-off. Back towards Duth. Battle along the near boards. Fiedler there, so is Hansen. Hansen carries it in the zone, tries to chip it past the defender, and goes in on the forecheck. Comes away with the puck nicely. Back to Duth. Duth right back to Hansen. Try to chip it along the boards to the other side. Thomas pinches to keep it in. Now they ring it around the other side. Duth keeps it in. Fiedler in there. Lakeville with another nice breakout pass. Onside into the zone. Shot is disrupted, and it goes into the corner where Umland will grab it. Shoot it up along the boards. Hansen had it for a second. Here comes Thomas. Nice job by that forechecker to disrupt the rush from Thomas. And Lakeville shoots it down into the Eagan zone. Joyce back behind, stick check. Oh, and he goes down. That's going to be a call. Definitely a penalty as Joyce got hauled down. Off goes Eddie, extra attacker on. Vobel has it. Up to Carson. He's got Johnson streaking, but it didn't see him. Eagan still with possession. Here comes Thomas. Eagan 4-on-2 into the zone. Thomas, toe drag, gets around him, and scores. What a great move by Gavin to toe drag release around that defenseman.
The invisible white stick.
That was a really nice move by number 4. Confident rush, confident move, and a solid shot to put Eagan up 2-1. Vobel, Johnson, and Todd up front. Joyce and Ross on defense. They dropped the puck, but they blew the whistle. Not sure what happened there. Changed out the forwards. Now we got Gus and Karsnia on the ice. Ref not happy with the battle between Pecor and number 66, so that gets settled, and the puck is down. Ross, nice job. Good hustle by Ross to chip that puck into the corner. Back behind, right out in front. Lakeville North chips it down into the zone. Ross up to Karsnia. Karsnia to Vobel. Vobel's got Gus with him. Onside into the zone. Right out in front. He's got Drew. Drew right into the pad. Good rush there by Eagan. Nice opportunity and a good save by the Lakeville North goalie. Same 5 out here for the Wildcats. 6:13 to go. Lakeville North wins the faceoff. Karsnia gives chase. Comes out to center. And Lakeville North just chips it in. Ross rides his man into the boards. Pecor down there for support. Karsnia with it. Tries a little backhand pass, but Lakeville intercepts. And here comes Gus up to Vobel, but it just gets over his stick. And Eagan will go off on a line change. No icing. Karsnia, a good job on the F1 there. And he forces an errant pass, and that goes all the way down for icing. So good work by Drew to force that panic pass and cause an offensive zone faceoff here for the Wildcats. Hanson, Johnson, Todd with Duth and Thomas back at D. Johnson battling the corner. Duth keeps it in, backhands it deep. Duth keeps it in again. Finally, Lakeville North gets it out. There's only one man back. Get some good back check here. What a nice pass. Guy goes hard into the net, knocks it off the pegs. That looked uncomfortable. Nice to see that kid up and moving here, but he looks like he's in a little bit of pain. So that was a dangerous opportunity for Lakeville North and a nice save by Eddie. Hanson on the faceoff wins it back to Duth. Duth skates back behind the net. Reverse. Tries to get it behind the net to Thomas, but he fanned on it. Now Thomas with it. Hanson low to provide some support. And Todd and Johnson high. And here comes Thomas. Thomas looking for Todd. Connects. Really nice outlet pass. Brule's got to get around him. He goes down again. He's got to stay on his feet. Johnson into the corner. Hanson there battling as well. Hanson takes it away. Good job by Henrik. Nice battle by him. Tries to center it. And that's chipped away. Thomas has good body position here, and he'll get there first. Guy hacks him. Good hustle by number 4. Retreats back behind the net. Gets it up to CJ. CJ touch pass to Henrik. Henrik 1-on-3. He's got Todd with him now. He dumps it in. A couple of forwards will go off on a line change. Todd on a forecheck. Gets caught in the ref's skates. Todd chips it deeper, and he'll go off to complete the forward change. Umlin, good speed by him to get into the mix. 2-on-2 battle along the far boards to the goalie's glove side. Fiedler and Umlin both in there. And Lakeville clears it out. I don't think that'll get all the way down for icing, and the ref agrees, and he waves it off. Ross with the reversal behind the net. Gets it up to Umlin. Umlin's pass disrupted, kept in at the point. Shot in, and Eddie will cover. And we'll take a face-off to Eddie's right. So the defenseman will change, and we'll get Duth and Thomas back on the ice. Vobel wins it over to Thomas. Good puck protection by him. He gets it back to Charlie. Charlie up towards Fiedler. Fiedler, nice touch pass to Vobel. They've done that a few times tonight. Vobel, good pass over towards Umlin. Streaking down the left side. Centers it back to Vobel, but it was on the backhand side. Vobel out in front gets a shot, and the goalie will save. So the little touch pass breakout has worked a few times for the Wildcats. Let's see if they stick with that. 3 minutes and 6 seconds to go, first period. Vobel wins it. Shot in the goal! Umlin. Top corner, blocker side on the goalie. Beautiful shot by Aiden. Charlie did a nice job to win that draw. It was tied up for a second, but it found its way to Umlin, and he made a beautiful shot. No doubter for the third goal. Wildcats up 3-1. Vobel wins the draw again, back towards Duth. Puck battle in the corner, around to Thomas. Thomas chips it up towards Umlin, but that gets knocked away. Oh, good job to knock that shot down by Duth. Here comes Vobel. Vobel's got Fiedler on his right. 2-on-2, toe drags around one guy, gets a shot off. Goalie steers that aside. Towards Karsnia, who's covering at the blue line. And that puck goes off of defenseman and out to center. Back in the zone comes Thomas. Oh, what a pass! Oh, beautiful! Nice work. Good passing play here by the Wildcats. And I think, was that Charlie that got that at the end?
So. I didn't know where the puck was. I don't know if I got that goal either. I'm having a rough night.
It's okay, man. Bark was hopping. So 4-1 Wildcats. I think Charlie got the goal.
I think it was Charlie for sure.
Yeah, I think Charlie got the goal off of a couple of great passes. So here we go again, 4-1. Gus getting talked to at the face-off circle. It's got a little tone to the discussion here. Puck is down, Eagan has control. Pecor into the zone. Gets a shot high on the goalie, and he'll blocker that one aside. So good start here for the Wildcats. Got to keep this pressure up. Lakeville North chips it into the Eagan zone, and that'll go into the Eagan bench for a whistle. Yep, into the bench. Hanson wins the draw. Joyce rings it around the boards, looks towards Ross, but Lakeville has control. Shot from the point, comes in on Eddie, rebound out in front, but juicy rebound for a second, but Eddie pounces on it and he'll cover for a face-off. Hanson wins it again. Gus retreats back to get. He goes over to Joyce. Joyce looks for Karsnia, but Lakeville has it. Nice move to get that deep. Oh, good pass by Lakeville to the forward, and it hits the post. So they had Eddie beat clean there, but the post saved us. Lakeville's buzzing. Let's freeze it again here. Eagan's got to move their feet. Everybody's kind of gliding around. Puck's kept in at the blue line. Chip deep. Get it out. Ross fails to get it out. And here's, this guy walks right in on Eddie. Nice save. Eddie standing strong here. That shot blocked by Joyce. Joyce has got to get there and beat that guy. Hanson now has it. A couple guys go down. Joyce and the player for Lakeville North. Lakeville North still has it in front. Nice save by Eddie. Another nice save by Eddie. Good work by Eddie and a couple of saves there, and a really high pressure shift from Lakeville North. Still 4-1 thanks to Eddie. 37.4 seconds to go in the first period. Yes, it was. Vobel in on the faceoff. He wins it to Duth. Duth chips it off the boards high. Lakeville keeps it in the zone, and we'll try it again. GT with the puck. He rotates it around to Duth. Duth backhands it off the boards. Now Vobel has it down below the goal line. Brings it around towards Will, but Will was looking to break out. He's got to focus on getting it out of the zone, and he does. That's offsides. Certainly has. Only 11 seconds to go in your first period. Lakeville North wins the faceoff. Back towards the red line. They'll just chip it deep. Thomas wisely ties it up along the boards, and that'll do it for the first period. Wildcats up 4-1. All right, back with you for the start of the second period. Vobel, Todd, Johnson, and looks like Thomas and Duth are the five in the white sweaters for Eagan. Vobel wins it back to Duth. Been saying that a lot today. Lakeville has possession into the Eagan zone. Good shot. Eddie confidently gloves that one. Looks like it was going to go wide anyways, but he'll hold it for the faceoff. Vobel back to Duth. Duth behind Eddie. Looking for a breakout pass. Gets chipped away. Thomas has it. Chips it off the boards towards Will. Will with a no-look backhand pass towards Johnson, but that's just a little too far. Thomas into the zone. Tried to get it over, or not Thomas. Vobel. Vobel shot, and that's off. I don't know how that happened. I don't think anybody ran into the net. Maybe just the goalie accidentally knocked it off with it. But regardless of how the net came off, it'll be a face-off in the offensive zone for the Wildcats early in the second period. Hansen tries to win it to himself, but Lakeville has possession. They muscle it over the blue line. Joyce retreats. Smooth play there by Joyce to maintain possession, but the pass to center is a little errant. Here comes Fiedler. And not a lot of control here, just kind of back and forth, and that's definitely an icing on Lakeville North. So great start here for the Wildcats. Got to keep this momentum going through the second period. Fiedler with it now. Lakeville gains possession. Just kind of a back and forth battle here. In the near corner, comes out towards Ross. He gathers and shoots it in. Pad saved by the goalie. Back behind is Vobel. In comes Umlin to try and help. Puck comes out to the middle, high slot, but Lakeville takes it away, and here they come. 2-on-2, but Joyce lost an edge, I think. Good recovery there by Ross to help out. Lakeville still with possession in the Eagan zone. Hansen disrupts that pass. When he intercepts, and he'll carry it out to neutral ice. Good work by Hansen, just muscling through everybody here. Eagan changing behind the play. Somebody goes down in front. Lakeville North out to center. Down behind Eddie. Lakeville North with the puck. Nice centering pass. Good save by Eddie. Tries to steer it away. Save again. Eddie's movement left to right has just been strong all night long. Unbelievable. Everybody's tapping Eddie on the pads, and they should. He's had quite the performance so far. Thomas behind Eddie. Reverses. Gets it up towards Carson, who tries to chip it past the forechecker, and Drew gets it out. Vobel gives chase. Good forecheck there by Vobel. Drew's got to get up on that guy, and he does. Thomas pinches. Thomas has it. Nice pass to Vobel out in front. Oh, Vobel looking for Pecor on the left wing, and that just hopped over his stick. Gus, nice pass back to Vobel. Carson in front. Just past Pecor's stick, who was a little bit tied up. Gavin carries it in. Shot right on. Save Lakeville North goalie. Good pressure by this line. Shot. Drew is just totally tangled up out in front. They tried to center it to Drew, but he had two guys on him and couldn't get free. Thomas chips that one away nicely. Here comes Carson along the boards, but Lakeville North gets there first. Stay on him, Drew. Atta boy. Pass tipped wide by Vobel, and that comes deep into the Eagan zone. Eddie will steer it aside, and here comes Thomas once again. Thomas up to Vobel. Vobel head up, tries to get to the high slot, but puck gets knocked off his stick. Here comes Drew. Lakeville North quickly through neutral ice. Good speed by this kid. Tries to take a shot in on Eddie, and that goes high off the cage. So good pace here on the second period so far. 10 minutes to go. Lakeville with possession off the face-off. Pressured by Hansen along the boards. Good positioning there by Eagan. Rings it around the boards to another forward. Back to the defense. Tipped out in front, but it was tipped wide. Here's Ross with it. Joyce battling along the wall. That's Will's guy. He's got to get up there. And here comes Hansen. Hansen has CJ and Todd on his wings. Nice poke check by the Lakeville North defenseman, and they get it into the zone. Here they come 2-on-1, but good job by Hansen to get back check, and the shot goes off the post again. Here comes Todd, 2-on-2 into the zone. Todd's got a guy behind him. He goes down again. Still on him. And they finally call the penalty. No, they got Lakeville because he stayed after him. So Eagan draws a penalty. I know. The kid just kept kind of pushing him down, and finally they got him. So Eagan on the power play here for the next minute and a half. 9:07 to go, second period. What are shots looking like here, Chris?
I don't know.
Oh, we're not, okay. Scratch that. 85 off on the penalty for Lakeville North. Centerman kicked out. Boy, the refs have been really picky on face-off positioning tonight. Deep into the Lakeville zone it goes, up off the boards. Thomas tries to keep it in, and he does nicely. Vobel at the point. Vobel still with it. Good patience by him. Thomas chips it deep, up off the boards, and out of the zone it comes. Umlin gives chase back into his own zone. Good pressure by the Lakeville North forechecker. And here comes Thomas with speed. Thomas around one man. Around two guys. Into the zone. He's got Vobel on his left as well. Thomas through everybody. Shot goes right on. The goalie makes a nice save. Good rush there by Gavin as he retreats to his defensive position. Vobel back behind. Oh, he was thinking Mishy for a second. Tries to go far side. Thomas at the point rips one just wide. Fiedler tries to get it out in front. Good battle by Liam, using that body to get position there. Lakeville North grabs the puck and they'll rip it down. 18 seconds to go. Nice outlet pass up to Aiden. Aiden into the zone, good centering pass to Fiedler. Fiedler looks for Hansen on the far side, but it was just a little in front of him. Good passing sequence there by the Wildcats. Karsnia in deep. Below the goal line, he's got time and space, tries to get it out front, and the goalie covers it as Hansen was right there. So the penalty expired at Lakeville North. We are back to 5-on-5, but some good pressure and some nice passing by the Wildcats on that power play. Lakeville North comes out of the zone 3-on-2. But they could not connect on the pass. Ross there to disrupt. Drew along the boards. Ooh, shot goes right off one of the Lakeville North players' helmets. Out to center it comes. Lakeville North just rips it in, and they'll be happy to dump it in and go on a forecheck. Joyce battling along the corner, and it gets passed along the boards back behind the net. Ross there. He'll try to reverse it. Who's got it? Lakeville North has it. Let's try this for a second time. Ross reverses it again. Off the boards. Tries to get it out, but Lakeville North keeps it in. Shot goes just wide. Got deflected out in front. Here's Gus. That was tipped, so no icing. Puck goes all the way down. 6:17 to go, second period. Hansen and Karsnia both in on the forecheck. Puck comes out to center. Do a good job by Ruben to get in the way of that rush. Lakeville North out front. Thomas disrupts. Good job by Gavin. Really nice work. Here comes Hansen. Hansen gets around his guy. Good puck protection. Backhand. Oh, it got behind him, and it's in! Goalie didn't know where it was for a second. Kept looking behind him and must have crossed the goal line as the ref pointed to the net. So we'll take it 5-1 for the Wildcats. Vobel, Johnson, Todd, Duth, and Thomas. Duth off the boards. Gets past him, but Thomas is there. Shot right on, and Eddie will freeze it. Eagan's got to just keep the pressure on here in the final 5 minutes and 30 seconds of the second period. And playing well so far. Johnson and Todd both give chase. And that pass off the boards to center. Some congestion at the blue line there, but Lakeville North gets it in. Poke checked away really nicely by Gavin. Todd, pass up to Vobel. Vobel into the zone. Shot and a goal! He got the goalie leaning to his right and shot back to his left. Nice shot, nice low shot, a goal there by Vobel. 6-1 Wildcats. Lakeville North wins the faceoff. Johnson goes down in the corner, or along the far boards, excuse me, not the corner. Vobel back behind. Someone's got to get to the front. Johnson does. Johnson back towards Vobel. Got two wings, both on the left side. Ross keeps it in. Nice work by Ross. Tries to dangle around, but nobody's covering for him back at the fence. Johnson sees it, and he gets back. Good work by CJ to cover for Ross. Lakeville North into the zone. Tries to get around CJ, but he takes him wide. Good work by CJ all around on that rush. Shot blocked by CJ again. High off the boards towards Will. Will just hammers it deep, and CJ will go in and give chase. Good work by CJ. Lakeville North has possession now, and they'll just pass it up to center. 1-on-3 into the zone. Ross takes his guy wide. Guy out in front turns and shoots. Eddie makes the save. Joyce behind. Lost control. Hansen there to help. Good work by Hansen. Gets it out to center. Into the zone. Tries to get around a couple of guys. Umlin shot. Blocked. Backhander by Hansen goes just wide. And Lakeville North, 3:30 to go, second period. Shot hits the traffic out in front of the net. Thomas retreats, and he'll go up towards Hansen. Let's see if Henrik can beat him. He's at the tail end of a shift, so legs are probably a little heavy. Feather goes in, that's a trip. So Feather went in digging for the puck, and I think he got a skate. Down goes a Lakeville North player, and Eagan will be on the penalty kill here for 90 seconds as Feather goes off. Vobel, Thomas, Duke, and Umland. 4 penalty killers for Eagan. Vobel face off to Eddie's left. Lakeville North wins it. Gets around Vobel, shot and a goal. Good hard shot. He escaped Charlie's pressure along the far boards. Took the space that Eagan gave him and just ripped it over Eddie's shoulder. 6-2. Lakeville North, 2-on-1. Let's get it out of here. Umlin gives chase into the corner. He'll go back around towards Thomas, but just past him. Duth with it along the boards. Nice little chip pass up to Umlin, who Great pass. Zone exit pass up to Vogel. Vogel has Fiedler behind him. He tries to get around his guy. 2-on-2 in the corner, and Lakeville North walks out with it. Here comes Lakeville North, 3-on-2 if they hurry. Thomas and Ross both back. Shot, save, Eddie. Oh, Drew gets it out of trouble, but right back to the defenseman. Fiedler streaking down the left side. He's got Vogel moving down the center. Karstnia coming in late. And here comes Lakeville North again with the puck. Over the blue line, they are onside into the Eagan zone. Ross staying with his man behind the net, but it comes out in front. Shot goes wide. Hansen picks his pocket, but then Lakeville North takes it right back. Good pass out in front. Shot, oh, off the side. I thought that was the stick. It sounded like the stick as opposed to the post. Lakeville North with all the momentum, and they score again. 6-3 now, with 1:25 to go here in the second period. So North had good pressure in the Wildcat zone there. They were buzzing. That line was moving. Let's see if the Wildcats can get one back here in the final minute 25. Pass goes off Thomas's skate, back behind Eddie. And here comes Gavin over the blue line, up towards Hansen. Hansen into the zone. He's got Karstnia on his right. Shot gets deflected. Lakeville North with another breakout pass to their zone, but Thomas and Duth are both back. Thomas forces his guy wide. Ruben stays nicely with attacking forward off the boards to Hansen. Hansen has Karstnia on his right. Hansen into the zone. Loses an edge. But the puck is still in the zone. Duth pinches, which leaves Thomas as the only one back. 3-on-1 into the zone. Shot save. It's a good job by Eddie to hold that puck. 32 seconds to go in the second period. Face-off batted around, but comes back to Eagan. Vogel has it behind Eddie. And now Egan's going to get a penalty. Oh yeah, it looks like he's taking them both. So both teams will lose a man. Joyce for the Wildcats goes off with 23 seconds to go. Lakeville North wins the draw. D to D. Pass gets intercepted by Vogel. He'll carry it around behind and over to Thomas. Todd has it. And he's going to take a terrible penalty by slashing the guy to get possession of the puck and rip it down. 8 seconds to go. Only 8 seconds to go. Lakeville pulls their goalie with the offensive zone face-off, so they're 6-on-4. Vogel eats it along the boards nicely, and that'll burn the rest of the clock. So good job by Charlie to burn the rest of the seconds off the clock there in the second period. All right, third and final period. Eagan Wildcats, Lakeville North. Eagan's got to kill another minute and 20 seconds off the penalty to Todd. Johnson tries to carry it out towards center. It just rolls off his stick. Lakeville North just hammers it right back down. Thomas had it, but that got taken away nicely. Good forecheck by that kid. Thomas battles him back. And he'll just rip it off the boards high and gets it out. Definitely not far enough for an ice. Johnson on the forecheck. So Johnson, Vogel, Duth, and Thomas, the 4 penalty killers here for the Wildcats. Lakeville dumps it into the corner. Duth has it. He'll just kind of pin it up against the boards for a second, but Lakeville walks out with it. And Eddie freezes it for a whistle. .32 seconds to go on the Todd penalty. Ross, nice, good work by Andy to get that puck out of the zone. Little curl to evade the defender. Hansen battling along the near boards. 1-on-2, Henrik doing a good job. And Lakeville North finally gets possession. That looked offsides to me, but Thomas has it, and he'll just shoot it down, but that's icing. So 7 seconds to go in the penalty to 92. He'll come out of the box and make it even strength here for the final 12 minutes and 40 seconds or so. Shot comes in on Eddie and he'll glove it. 1 second to go on the Todd penalty. Back to the point. Penalty to Todd is over. He'll switch. Todd off, and on comes Fiedler, who was looking for a breakout pass, but they couldn't get it. Shot gets deflected wide. Fiedler and Hansen giving pressure along the boards, but puck's still in the Eagan zone. Shot goes wide. Joyce chips it off the boards, but Joyce with it again. Good job by him to dance around a couple of guys. He gets hacked. Ref just turns his head as Joyce is in a little pain. And those quick outlet passes for Lakeville North have been working really well all night. Here comes Eagan, tries to get around. Good play there by Ross to disrupt that. Pass to Hansen. Hansen along the boards, gets it out of the zone. Lakeville North right back in. Shot goes way wide. Kept in at the blue line. Lakeville still with possession, 11:20 to go, still 6-3. Make that 6-4. Cats got to step it up. Lakeville definitely has here in the last 8 or 9 minutes of this game as they've clawed back to 6-4 from 6-1. Here they come again. Shot, right pad saved by Eddie. That one was marked. Nice flash of the pad to keep that one out. Lakeville's passes are just crisp and clean on the breakout, and that is offsides at the blue line. So Lakeville wasting no time getting out of their own zone through neutral ice on these quick passes. 10:48 to go. Vogel in on the faceoff, wins it back to Duth. Duth over to Thomas. Thomas tries to backhand it up towards Karsnia. Thomas, good body position. Pecor with it. Touch pass up to Vobel. Vobel into the zone, has Karsnia in the middle. Char gets rubbed off the puck and he goes down. Ruben intercepts that at center. Gus with it now. All the way back deep into zone 2. 4 checkers in deep for Lakeville North. Ruben over to Vobel. Vobel to Karsnia, just passed him, but it comes out of the zone. Puck gets past Duth, goes deep into the corner, out in front, and Eddie sticks that one aside. Vobel with it. Up towards Drew, tries to get it to Gus, and Drew goes off on a change. Here comes Lakeville. Thomas chips that one aside. Oh, good stick work by number 4 to disrupt that rush. Here comes Gavin again. Up the left boards, he has Todd and Pecor with him. Tries to get it in deep. Here's Pecor. Shot out in front, just passed. Todd had his stick there, but goalie flashed the pad and kept it out to Joyce at the point. Joyce rips it. Where is it? I think the goalie has it. Goalie has the puck and Todd's leg. So face off to the goalie's blocker side here. Hanson, Todd, Johnson, Joyce, and Ross. Todd with it in the corner. Back to the defenseman, but he splits the uprights and it goes through both of them. Ross, good speed and body position there. Support by Joyce. Where is it? It's out in front, paddled aside. Johnson swats it aside. Out towards Johnson at center, but just past him. Into the zone it comes. Lakeville North with it, 8:45 to go. Dangerously out in front. Oh, shot goes just high and wide. Oh, another shot. Steered into the corner. Joyce battling down below. Ross there for support. Up along the boards. Lakeville North gets it in deep. Oh, that's still onside. Where is it? It's at Ross's feet, and they get the puck. Net is off. Net is off. And they finally blow the whistle, and down goes a Lakeville forward in front. He doesn't seem happy about that. But we'll get a whistle with 8:14 to go in the final period. Eagan still up 6-4. Lakeville really pressing hard here. Right at Fiedler's skates. Thomas has it. He'll circle back in his own zone, chip it off the boards just to relieve the pressure and get it out of the zone. Thomas now intercepts the pass off the boards. Lakeville just on every loose puck. Get a shot off out in front. Eddie steers that one aside. Thomas, good job using his body to shield off that forechecker. Vogel now. Into the zone, tries to get around his defender, and it goes into the corner. Looks to center towards Fiedler. Right out in front. And Liam's getting shoved out of there as the goalie freezes it. $7:20 to go. Vobel wins it back to Thomas. Thomas, hard shot goes off of Vobel. But he looks fine. Good speed towards the puck. Thomas takes it away. Tangled up at his feet. Umlin, good job to cover at D. Thomas still in deep. Umlin back. That's offsides. Thank you for that whistle. Good D-to-D pass up towards, let's see who that was on D back there. Hansen, like Todd to Hansen, and rip it all the way down. 6:40 to go. Defensive zone face-off here for the Wildcats. It's like Johnson, Karsnia, Pecor up front, Hansen and Todd. Back on D, do I have that right? Yeah, it looks like I do. Nice save by Eddie. So it looks like a little bit of shuffling here in the final frame. Todd tries to get that out of the zone, but it's deflected. Shot, another save by Eddie. Whistles, whistles, and more whistles. Can't get this clock to move fast enough here. Johnson wins the draw back to Todd. Tries to curl around. He gets dumped. No call there. Shot goes up off the boards. More collisions. Johnson goes behind the net. Lakeville North tries to wrap around. Johnson soccering it out of there, and another save by Eddie. So wholesale change of the lines for the Wildcats. Looks like Vogel will be out here for this next face-off. Lakeville North wins it. Back to the point. Lakeville still dancing around with it at the point, and there's a penalty on Vogel. So Charlie was, again, going for the puck there, so not much you can do on that. Guy goes down, but 6-4. And Charlie will be off for the next 90 seconds.
Charlie?
Yep, Vogel. So the refs blow the whistle on the face-off there, telling the kids to stay back for Lakeville North, and he gets booted out of the face-off circle for that. Thomas in on the draw. Thomas, Ross, Joyce, and Duth are the penalty killers for the Wildcats. Thomas behind. Duth staying home out front. Lakeville, nice passing along the boards, but Eagan keeping him to the perimeter so far. Guy sneaks in. Thomas is there to disrupt that. Let's get it out of the zone, and it does. Ross putting some pressure on. Good job by Ross, but Lakeville comes into the zone. Gavin ties up his man along the boards, but Lakeville comes out front with it dangerously. Shot goes in. Six to 5. .5:12 to go. Eagan's 6-1 lead, now down to 6-5. Vogel, Fiedler, and Umland are the forwards. Lakeville North into the zone again. Shot goes off Thomas, high and into the netting. Defensive zone draw to Eddie's right. Another Lakeville North player kicked out of the face-off circle. Rotated around back towards Todd. Todd tries to get it up off the boards out of the zone, but just can't get it out. Good job by Liam to disrupt that. Still bouncing around. Umland just turns it around and gets it out. Here comes Aiden. Good work by Umland. He's got Fiedler out front if he can get it to him, but he got tangled up.
Get there, Liam. Get there, buddy.
Good hustle by Liam to get there. Right out in front towards Umland. Good job by him, back to Todd. Todd's shot goes off a defender. And Will retreats back to collect this puck, and he'll go back behind Eddie. Nice reversal by him. Get it up, get it up. Still battling along the boards. He's got Umland in there to help, and so is Vobel. Vobel has it. He'll go up to Fiedler. Fiedler had it tied up in his skates, but he'll get it into the zone. Back out it comes. Here's Todd. Todd rotates it back. Hansen looking for the outlet pass, but it was intercepted. Here comes Lakeville North, 2-on-1. Shot goes just wide. 3:50 to go, 1 goal game. North chips it in deep. Todd has it. Todd still with it. Up to the boards, but caught flat-footed was Umland. Or Carstney, excuse me. Shot goes off the side of the net. Back behind. Here's Fiedler. Near boards. Outlet towards Vobel. Right back into the Eagan zone. 2-on-3. Nice step up there by Todd. Down goes the guy. Todd's looking around, hoping he didn't get called for a penalty. Eddie will glove it. 3:16 to go. Defensive zone face-off for Johnson. High off the boards, just gets over the blue line and out to center. Carson will put some pressure on, but it gets rotated down to the Eagan zone. Thomas with it, little head fake left, curls back to the right. And he'll get it off the boards over towards Johnson. Good hustle by Chad. Chad with a good stick there to try and get it out, but gets pushed right back down. 2:37 to go. Third period. All the play in the Eagan zone. Into the corner. Thomas ties up his guy. Johnson up towards Gus, and Gus will just chip it down. Someone's got to get in there for Eagan. Some heavy legs here late in the third period. Here comes Lakeville North into the zone. Thomas and Duth both back. Thomas staying with his guy out in front. Get it out of there. Puck still loose. Shot goes back behind the net. Somebody get on that guy. Thomas does. CJ also there. Chad chips it up along the boards for Karsnia. Eagan can't get it out. Still in the zone. Tipped high on Eddie, and he'll steer that aside. Puck along the near boards. Back behind the net, below the goal line. Out in front. Off of Thomas and in the net. Off of Thomas, I think. 6-6 with 1:39 to go. Unbelievable sequence here. Lakeville North wins the faceoff. They'll retreat into their own zone with all the momentum on the north side. Into the zone. Todd has it. Get rid of it. Chipped into the zone. And that'll be icing on Eagan. 1:23 to go. Volbo wins the faceoff. Whoa, dangerous shot. Why is that guy wide open right in front of the net? 1:10 to go. Back to the point. Shot high. Eddie makes the save. Eagan has to get control of this puck and get it out of the zone and try for an offensive rush in the last 1:06. yards behind. Looking for Vogel. Good pass to Charlie. Here comes Charlie. He's got Fiedler and Umland with him. Onside into the zone. Charlie, tough angle right out in front. Lakeville North intercepts it. They try to get it into the zone, and they do. Lift that stick. Good job by Duth on the back check. Here comes Fiedler. Fiedler up towards Vogel. 38 seconds to go. Vogel into the zone. He's got Aiden behind him. Tries to get it to Fiedler out in front. Where is it? It's right out in front, but nobody there for Eagan as Umland was on his feet. Good job by Liam. Good battle right out front, but Umland was tied up. Shot goes all the way down, but it went off of Thomas, so no icing. 14 seconds to go. Duth back. Off the boards up towards Fiedler. Into the zone with only 7 seconds to go. And Lakeville North will just chip it out of the zone, and that'll end in a tie. So Eagan up 6-1 early. Lakeville North fights back to tie the game at 6. Thanks for joining us. 6-6, the game's tied.